So yeah, Netflix just dropped the first 5 minutes of Stranger Things. Not to be a cocky bastard, but I called it. The opening scene of Stranger Things 5 is Bill singing "Should I stay or should I go?" I mean, I know that everyone saw this coming and everyone thought, yeah, this is going to be the opening scene after seeing the first couple of lines from the script the Duffers posted. But hey, I'm just saying. But I thought the song that he sang kept him away from Vecna. I was wrong about that. It doesn't look like it because Vecna clearly had other plans for him. So now we know how he made it out of upside down in one piece because Vecna wanted him to. Not because he was smart or he was good at hiding. I'm guessing Vecna was looking for one person to turn into a spy, and unfortunately, Will fell prey to it. It was just random, there's no specific reason to it. But I do have another theory. This might be a bit of a stretch, but hear me out. Although Will just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time when the Demogorgon took him, I think Vecna actually chose him to be a spy. Throughout the first season, Vecna may have seen the kids interacting with Levin and decided it would be smarter to use Will rather than to kill him. That way, he could stay closer to Levin and make it easier to take her down later. Because you can see Vecna is not fully developed yet. He's hurt and his skin is just half developed at that point. So fighting her now would be a bad idea, and that's why he sent Will as a spy. I mean, that's what I think. Because Vecna waited until the perfect moment to act through Will. And if you remember, the exact setup starts to come together at the end of episode 7 in season 1. Why did he wait for so long? He could have done it a long time ago, right? I think that's the reason, but hey, I could be wrong. Let's wait and see. Although I didn't expect the Demogorgon to be working for Vecna, I always thought the Mind Flayer was the one controlling them. Of course, as we know from the first Shadow, the Mind Flayer also controls Henry. That's why I'm still not completely sure how the hierarchy works after Henry became Vecna. Maybe Henry fully embraced the Mind Flayer and its powers, and that transformation is what made Vecna in the first place. If that's true, then Vecna being able to control the Demogorgon makes perfect sense. All of them will be part of the same interconnected hive. This also could be why we don't see Demogorgons crossing into the real world in season 2 and 3, because that's like the one major problem I had with Stranger Things. Even in season 2 and 3, when someone bled, they never came into the real world, right? In season 1, blood immediately drew them in, but later the show completely drops that detail. Maybe Vecna had different plans for the Demogorgons during that time, which is why they disappeared for a while. Plus, we only see one specific kind of Demogorgon in the first season. But later, there were so many of them, and they are noticeably more stronger and evolved. Like you see Demodogs, like so many like mini Demogorgons, right? They are basically Demodogs. And then in season 4, they are much more like strong and developed. I think he had other plans, maybe just waiting until the team got stronger. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe in this season we will get an answer for that because I need to know why none of the Demogorgons interfered even when someone played. That's a big question to me. But we have got to give credit to Will. That stun he pulled was awesome. I think Will actually knows Vecna but just doesn't remember him, probably because he was half dead when they first met. I always used to wonder how did Joyce and Hopper just walk into the upside down like they were on a trip. Now it makes sense, okay, because they were allowed to. Plus, all those other deaths we see after Wills weren't caused by the Demogorgons. It was Vecna all this time. Or at least that's what I think. Let's wait and see. And honestly, the CGI wasn't that bad either. It looked way better than Levin's DH phase in season 4. Glad to see all that my budget put to good use, man. Anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts on this, just quick thoughts. Can't wait for season 5, and yeah, just 20 days more.